Greeting interwebs, it's Jackie K, and welcome for some more Go Battle League. For those of you watching the video format, if I remember, I'll be sure to include a clip of redeeming my Season 4 rewards. It was pretty good. Got all the way about halfway into good old Pokemon Go stuff. Or halfway in rating for rank 8. If I had a couple more days with the team I made, then maybe I could actually get somewhere. Instead though, I think this team is going to serve me pretty well in Season 4. Wow, yeah, it feels like we've had Go Battle League forever, but we're only in Season 4, it's just hitting me. And you know what, I'm hyping up this team so much, let's just start with it. I mean, this will probably go up on YouTube eventually, so I might as well give the YouTube audience something brand new, instead of just using the same team over and over. So, we got very basic rewards to start off with, so we just gotta work our way up. Another exciting thing I see about this particular season is the fact that all the way up to rank 9, there's no rating. Like, it's solely based on wins. Like, even the first few sets we do. Well, now you see what I have in store. But when I think more about it, I kind of just want to save. I just remembered that because we're starting over from scratch, it's not going to be too interesting. So I might as well just like grind out the first few. Try to get up a rank or two before showing off the big guns. I'll just take this first set to actually talk about my thoughts for Season 4. Super hyped for it. Kind of looking forward to seeing how it goes, because this guy's really going to stay in with the speed drill. I know your moveset, Beedrill. You got nothing to hide. But yeah, like, typically, like, you have to deal with rating all the way after rank 7, and that was the biggest struggle with me getting up to rank 9. But nah, I think I'm good. Like, I think, like, for Season 4, the fact that it's only based on wins, like, I think, like, season, or ratings 1 through 4, you don't even have to win, you just have to battle. But the fact that your wins are freaking based off season... Having a freaking... What I'm trying to say is... Man, I got so close this season for the 9th rating. I'm pretty sure as long as I just am consistent with battling and with doing a Go Battle League stream once a week, I feel pretty confident in actually getting ranked 9 this time. Let's go now. I'm kind of like using, this is my very first battle, it's going to be super easy, and just not taking this seriously. I think it's time I actually start stepping it up, because I should have like gone to Azumarill or Umbreon a lot sooner on this Altaria, and like have, maybe not. The point being is I'm catching myself not taking things seriously, and playing real sloppy because of that, so I'm just trying to nip that in the bud. Yeah, like, I wasn't even paying attention to the speed drill, and now it's got a free bug move off on my dark type. I'm not real scared of Fell Stinger because it's basically a bugged version of Power Up Punch, but this speed drill needs to go. Just realized just how valuable it is to have Skarmory go up against it, and here I was letting my Skarmory go down to an Altaria when that Beedrill was still around. To be on the safe side, I think I'm going to shield this time, just in case they decide to spice it up. Yeah. Because, you know, I think it's okay if I use both my shields, just as long as I get rid of this Beedrill before my Umbreon goes down. And they have no shields. It would have been nice to actually save Umbreon for the Hypno earlier on, but Azumarill's in the back of full health. Umbreon does have the better matchup, but it's my first battle, and I think I'm in the safe spot here. This Hypno's almost down, and Azumarill has full health. Like, I just need to get enough energy for one play rough, and I guess Thunder Punch is a little scary, but that just assures that I'm going to be able to take it out with Umbreon here. Okay, so that rumbling was just a sign that my charger's not fully plugged in. But it does remind me of something I have to do in between sets. The Hypno doesn't even get the satisfaction of seeing what my last Pokemon is. It's probably for the best, because there's a chance they might have just been salty when they saw it was the Azumarill. Again. So, onwards to the second match. Yeah, I mean, I forgot this because we're in the early season. Maybe I can squeeze in more than 2 battles. I am trying to keep this in between a half hour and hour stream. I know that seems very short for an actual streamer, but yeah, I kind of just played myself right into that one, didn't I? Wow, and it's just plowing right through me with Razor Leaf. I might actually lose this. And this is why I try to tell myself not to get too overconfident in these early matches. Because, I mean, it's the first day of Go Battle League. Everyone's trying to get up to those higher ranks. And all I did is just pretty much, like, offer my Azumarill's fodder. I'm tempted to go to Skarmory, but I'm kind of worried that they're just gonna spam Water Balls over and over. Interesting, they didn't even bother to attack. I wonder if that was lag or there's some sort of strategy behind it. And the Bastion's back in here, so yeah. Don't feel like the strategy was really something keen on their mind. Alright, I think my best play here is to just try to get Skarmory off the field as quickly as possible. And hope that the last Pokemon is something that Umbreon can handle. A pretty tough call, honestly, considering that Umbreon's already Bastion is already not a good matchup for Umbreon. Yeah, like my Pokemon. There's a Pokemon besides the one that I let go down early on don't handle Bastion real well. And yet here we are trying to make this work out. Okay. A little risky, but I'd like to save my shields, as many shields as I can for the last Pokemon. But I do know that I also, like, if they have like a Charmer in the back, well, I think it's GG no matter what. But point being, if they have a Pokemon that's like going to be chipping away at me with fast moves more than their charge moves anyways, it may not actually be worth holding on to all my shields till the very end. So, we'll just see how it goes. Alright. At least Umbreon's working for the Bastion fairly well. Maybe I should use one of my shields here. Save the energy from my charge move for whatever the last Pokemon may be. It's all going to come down to what the last Pokemon is. And also, I just realized they still have 2 shields to work around with, so I'm honestly in trouble either way. But we can see. Ooh, Shadow Victory Bell. Remember when I was saying, like, if I didn't have a lot of health, that it wouldn't matter how many shields I had left? Another case in point. The good news is I have enough energy to, like, let 2 of these out right away. But once we actually see the Razor Leaf damage they're stacking up, yeah, we could be in trouble. It all depends on how much it takes from this Foul Play. It is a Shadow Pokemon, so asking it to one-shot is a bit of a toughie, but yeah. Yeah, if I used my shield a little earlier on, we could have pulled it through, despite how poorly I was playing with my Azumarill early on. It's early, like I said though, it's early on, and so I don't think it really matters that I lost my second battle. Like, in terms of getting my rating up, sure, I get better rewards if I actually get more wins, but for the sake of rating, like, winning the first two versus winning one, losing one means the same thing for the rating and all that. Alright, I think I'm going to try to go up to a Brave Bird and see if I can bait out a shield. That Does mean that I am going to take a chunk of damage. But I think it'll be worth it just to get a shield out. Ooh. Ooh. They actually had 2 Hydro Cannons ready to go. Shouldn't be too surprised, but considering like the other move was probably like an Earthquake or something that I resist even. Point is, like, the other moves Swampert can do, I resist even harder than Hydro Cannon. So I'm not sure what the legit strategy of that was. But it was a strategy, I suppose. And I think I can at least take out the Swampert before he gets another charge move at this range. The only way that wouldn't happen is they shield again, and I'll take getting rid of the second shield. It might require my Skarmory getting sacked off in the process, because I'm not wasting my last shield. Especially when I have like an Azumarill that just pretty much got free energy coming on this thing. I don't think they have enough energy in the back pocket for Earthquake, unless I was really not paying attention to how much energy they stored at the beginning of the match. It's all good. They have no shield, so like I can Hydro Pump Spam if I want to at this point. The downside is I just realized that I'm surprised they didn't actually swap Feral Seed away. They're probably waiting until after getting this charge move off to do so. But I just pretty much gave my opponent a free swap, I realized. But I just had so much energy saved up. Maybe they just feel confident about having Feral Seed against Umbreon. Which I actually would be happy for. I'd be happy if they stay in, because I would much prefer Azumarill go after whatever the heck they have in the back pocket. But no. Of course it'd be an Altaria. Of course it'd be fantastic. Azumarill fodder. I wish I had the Ice Beam at the very least. Yeah, because this is the opposite of good. This is very, very, very bad. I think my best bet is, like, as soon as I can swap, get Azumarill in here, hit the Play Rough, and hope that I can, like, get my Play Rough off before the Altaria swaps away. Fantastic. They're still probably going to swap, but I'd much rather have Azumarill go down against the Feral Seed. I mean, it would have been nice to actually get used to that energy, but it's not the end of the world. Like I mean, it feels like a waste, but I had so little health. I'm not sure if like a fast move would have taken out without me getting taken out. So I'd rather like not have that energy go to waste. So now we pretty much have things the opposite foot of my opponent getting the free extra energy. Game. I don't think they DC because it's way too much in their advantage. That's too much on the tap. Too trigger happy to actually see if they were lagging out or not. This is a little awkward. You are so lucky that like didn't have 2 seconds more. I'll be honest, I'm pretty sure I'm only winning because my opponent's not responding. So something happens. I'm sorry to my opponent. If there was anything I could do to actually prevent that from happening, especially with the setup, I would. Oh. You know what? If I'm gonna chew ice, and I have the wrong. Let's go for it. At least now I can actually see what we got to work with. And if I realized that they had Hitmonchan just hanging out in there, I would have. I'm so in the habit of just using Umbreon as a safe swap here. But yeah, this Hitmonchan is gonna make quick work out of me. There's no denying that. But at least as long as they don't power up punch spam, I can quickly get Pokemon out here and charm before they get enough energy. Yeah, this is definitely not going on YouTube. And I could bring a Charmer in here, but all I'm doing is just inviting the Pokemon I was swapping away from in the first place to come back. Yeah, I can't risk it. Gonna shield. Ooh. And that might have actually been the play I needed. Do I really want to double shield here, though? Yeah, I'm not gonna risk getting double close combat. Sucks losing both my shields so early on. But at least I got like a bunch of energy. And maybe I can get one more shield out along the way. Yeah, I'm gonna just go for an energy ball here. Just in case they decide to not shield. But of course I gotta play it sloppy just in case they do shield. I don't feel like efforts are too wasted. Wow. Shouts to the Pokeball effect there. Yeah, good game. I definitely didn't play my best with the team. I guess if I needed to be humbled, this is the perfect opportunity to be humbled. Hey, Dark Bolt, sound good with you? Welcome to the Go Battle League stream. Welcome to Jacket K underestimates rank 1 and gets punished for it. Speaking of which, wonder what this Whimsicott's up to. Maybe I'll just stay in for 1 second, because, like, I guess I got the Zoom roll. I was gonna say I don't have an option to swap to, but I do have a Zoom roll, so I might as well, like, keep the switch advantage. Ask away about your question. In the meantime, I'm just gonna see how much energy I can get off this Machoke before shenanigans start to ensue. Really testing the grounds. And eventually, I think I'm gonna reach the point where I'm overcharging, but it doesn't really feel like, doesn't feel worth wasting my energy at this point. I'm not adding people on my friends list today. Typically, if I'm gonna do it, I only do it for battling, and only if there's no other option. And I get a little particular with my friends list sometimes, so I'll just make it a general rule to not friend people on stream. Alright. Gotta get a Wigglytuff here. And anyways, I don't think unless they update the pool, Alolan Marowak is not in 7km eggs. You could only get them from raids. I have to double check if they're in the raid rotation at the current moment. So yeah, like, you can only get non-fully evolved Pokemon from eggs, which does include the Alolan Pokemon. So even if I did friend you, I wouldn't help you out with that situation, unfortunately. The good news is that they're down to tier 3s, so it is technically possible to solo. In fact, I just did a solo raid not too long ago of a Alolan Marowak. Well, I say not too long ago, but it was pretty much as soon as the change was made from getting rid of tier 4s and just putting them all in a tier 3. And I know, like, some people weren't too excited about the current state of the eggs for this current event, but I'm sure they'll eventually come back. And you'll eventually be able to get that little Marowak from the raid. It is a tier 3, so you may need to have a little practice in order to actually be able to solo a little Marowak, but it is certainly possible, and if you can find one friend, then that will make the Alola Marowak a cakewalk. So there's that set 1. I don't know if they made it possible to get 2 ranks in one set. Probably not, especially if I'm only winning 3. But I think we're about set to go on to the second set of the night. And if you're interested, I could probably link, in between sets, I could probably link you to some graphics that, I don't know if they made any graphics for Alola Marowak, but I know up on Pokebattler, they probably have a raid counter list for Alola Marowak. So you can start preparing your team for the next time it comes around, in the hopes of having a team solid enough to solo it. Alright,